You have a friend. She has the ideal life. She's got looks, she's got a job, money, car, house. Everything's perfect. Or is it? You don't hear from her for a while. She doesn't return your phone calls. You see her at the store, and she quickly runs the other way and pretends like she doesn't see you. You think nothing of it. Just assume that she's busy with her perfect life. But it's really nothing like that at all. Your friend, like countless many others, is suffering from a serious illness called depression. I want to talk today about what depression in women is, signs and symptoms of when someone is depressed, reasons why they get depressed, how depression can be treated, and where they can get help. First, what is depression and some signs and symptoms of when someone is depressed? WebMD Health has an article called Depression in Women. It describes depression as a serious, pervasive mood disorder. It impacts every aspect of someone's life, their social life, their family life, career. It interferes with the daily and normally functions of their daily life, their sense of self-worth and purpose. In the U.S., 15 million are affected by depression, the majority of which are women. 1 out of every 4 women suffers some sort of depression, and twice as many women suffer depression than men. Some signs and symptoms when someone has depression. American Psychiatric Association's Manual of Mental Disorders says persistent sadness and crying is a symptom, as well as feelings of worthless or guilt. There's crankiness, oversleeping or insomnia, or always tired or restless. Sometimes making decisions is difficult. They also have loss of interest in activities that they normally would be interested in. Their appetite is lost. Their lose weight or gain weight or overeat. Sometimes there is even death thoughts or suicide attempts. Why women get depression? The National Institute of Mental Health has an article called Depression, What Every Woman Should Know. It says that family history of mood disorders causes depression, or the loss of a parent or a loved one. There's also psychological or stress issues, such as losing a job or having relationship issues or problems. Mental abuse or physical and sexual abuse also can cause depression in women, as well as certain infertility treatments and oral contraceptives. Women can also suffer differently depression than the way men do. American Journal of Public Health's Depression in Adult Women links stressful situations and pressures to depression in women. Mothers have problems with depression, and so do new wives. Psychology Today's More Women Suffer Depression states that unlike men, women bear unnecessary guilt and contemplate suicide, although they don't act on these thoughts of having suicide. They also turn less to alcohol and drugs because of depression. But now I want to talk about how depression is treated and where someone can get help. The American Academy of Family Physicians, in their Depression in Women Diagnostic and Treatment Considerations, talks about the different medications that women can take for depression, such as antidepressants. They also have psychotherapy or family therapy and even special counseling. Some even use lifestyle adjustments, such as stress reduction or exercise, and even sometimes dietary modifications can help in reducing stress and depression in women. Where they can go get help. American Psychology Association's Women in Depression, Risk Factors and Treatment Issues state that family doctors can offer help, as well as private clinics. There's also psychiatrists, psychologists, certain social workers, and mental health counselors who offer help. Hospital psychiatric departments and outpatient clinics also offer help to different women. And even women in their different work environments have employee assistance programs that can help them as well. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has a website with their substance abuse and mental health services with free information regarding services and resources to help women who also suffer depression. So now we know what depression is. We know some signs and symptoms of when someone is depressed, reasons why they get depressed, how they can be treated for depression, and where they can go for help. Many people who do not know me know that I, like so many other women, have been fighting depression for many years. Because I was able to recognize the signs and symptoms on my own, I was able to get the help I needed to treat my depression and learn to deal with the situations and circumstances causing it. From time to time, I still struggle, but my support circle of friends and families helped me through the bumps I experienced. Unfortunately, not everyone is that lucky.